Yes, guys. So dev, what contain? Dev contain device files. Okay. So dev contain device files. So dev directory contain device files. So device files, keyboard, mouse, pen drive, hard disk. Those all the device files dev it contain. Okay. Good. Next directory will say PROC proc. Actually, PROC full form process. Process from process word, 4 letters. PROC they taken, and then so they introduced to us one directory called proc. Okay. /proc contain background running process details. Background running process details /proc contain, right? So in Windows we'll have task manager, right? In Windows we'll have task manager, right? Got it, guys? So what is the use of task manager in Windows? We can able to find out the background running processes in Windows. Like the same way, coming to Linux, we have proc directory. So inside this proc directory, background running process details will have, right? Background running process details will have. So if you switch on the machine, few process, it should run into the background, then only we can able to utilize the operating system. So those background running process details from where we can able to get from proc directory. You can say those all virtual directories, it will keep on changing. Apart from those details, we can able to get the CPU information and as well as memory information. For example, someone, if they're asking to you what kind of RAM, what kind of processor you are using, like that. So usually in Windows, it's very easy. Right click on top of the My Computer, and then you'll have the properties. So if you go to properties, there we can able to get the RAM details and processor details. But coming to Linux, each and every device details, it will store into one file. Those files where it will be available inside the proc. For example, you need to know the CPU details, right? So cat is a command, guys. Cat is a command. It will print the file content. Okay. So let's see here. Cat is a command, right? /proc /cpu info. So this is a file, guys. Okay. Inside the proc, we'll have one file called CPU info. So cat is a command. It will print the file content, right? CPU info file content to print, we are going to use cat command. So how you are going to get the CPU details, whether you are using i3 or i7 or i5, whatever it may be. So to know your CPU details, how many cores will have and everything we should know, in the sense, we should use cat proc CPU info. Then how to know the RAM details? Cat proc mem info. Got it, guys? Cat proc mem info. So we are going to get the memory information. Memory means RAM details and swap details. So RAM and swap details will get. So RAM details, RAM is a dynamic RAM. Swap is a virtual RAM, right? So guys, for example, right? For example, you'll have an old desktop. So in your old desktop, so you'll have only 2 GB RAM, right, guys? You'll have only 2 GB RAM, right? So 2 GB RAM, it's not enough to get the good performance from our operating system. Got it, guys? Clear? So what we need to do, we need to get the good performance from our operating system. We need to upgrade the RAM. We need to increase the RAM space. This is old desktop, man. We'll have only one option. We can able to add only one RAM. We doesn't have another slot to add the one more RAM. So means only 2 GB, more than 2 GB, we are unable to upgrade. So in this cases, for example, in this cases, what we are going to do to get the good performance from our operating system, we'll have hard disk, right? We are going to take some space from the hard disk. We'll convert this space as a virtual RAM. That is called swap. If the physical RAM, if it is full, the physical RAM, if it is full, Swap, it will provide the support to your physical RAM, and then you are going to get the good performance from your operating system. So I hope you got it, guys. Clear? So clear? What is the use of swap? Swap recommended equal to RAM or otherwise double of the RAM. While we are installing the operating system, we provided swap partition. Did you remember? Yesterday. I think yesterday, a day before yesterday. While we are installing the operating system at the time, we provided root boot swap, //boot and swap. Swap is a virtual RAM. So recommended equal to RAM. For example, if you're having 2 GB RAM into your virtual machine or into your laptop, you need to provide 2 GB or 4 GB swap partition. 2 GB or 4 GB. Maybe if you're having 8 GB, 4 GB is enough. If you're having 16 GB, 4 GB is enough. No need to provide 32 GB swap partition. Maybe if you're having 4 GB, then you can give equal to or double of the RAM. So usually if you're having 8 GB, 16 GB RAM, then 4 GB is enough. I hope you got it, guys, right? Swap is a virtual RAM. If physical RAM, if it is full, so it is going to provide the support to the physical RAM. We are going to get the good performance from our operating system. So I hope you're clear, guys. So how to get the swap details and RAM details? Cat space proc meminfo. Meminfo is a one file. It contains RAM details and swap details. Clear? I hope you got it, guys. How to know the CPU information and memory information, right? If you want, you can use same or otherwise double of the RAM. It's recommended. If you want, you can provide equal to RAM or otherwise double of the RAM. Equal to RAM means if you're having 2 GB RAM, you can give 2 GB swap partition or otherwise 4 GB. Depends upon your requirement. Got it? So clear? Next directory. Run, RUN. Run is a new directory, guys. It's introduced from RHEL 7.0 onwards. We doesn't have this run directory into older version. Got it, guys? We don't have run directory in older version like 6.0, 5.0, 4.0, 3.0, 2.0 versions. So run directory, they introduced to us from 7.0 onwards. 7 and above version will have the run directory. Run contain real-time data, running services, last boot information, and media. So real-time data, running services, last boot information, like journals. We can able to find out the last boot journals, and then journals means logs, guys. We can able to find out the logs also from run, okay? And then media. Inside the run will have media directory. Inside the run will have one directory called media. So got it, guys? So media contain removable media. Removable media means pen drive, pocket hard disk, right? External hard disk and DVD. Those all it will be coming under removable media. We can insert, we can remove. For example, if you connect the pen drive into your laptop, if you're having Linux operating system, in Linux, we doesn't have any My Computer option, right? So how we need to open the pen drive? How we need to store the data inside the pen drive? How we need to retrieve the data from the pen drive? So we should go to run. Inside the run, we'll have one more directory called media. Inside the media, we can able to find out the pen drive, DVD, pocket hard disk, right? Those all stuff. Run media contain removable media. Now, my question is, what is the difference between run media and dev? Dev contain device files, right? And run media also, those all devices only, na? Pen drive, hard disk, DVD. Then what is the difference between dev and run media? Yes, guys. So what is the difference between dev and run media? Yes. Dev contain device files, man. Whether the device is detected or not, we can able to find. Maybe your connected pen drive pen drive, whether it is detected or not, we can able to get from dev directory. We need to store the data. So for example, coming to Windows, we'll have device manager and my computer, right? What is the difference between device manager and my computer? Device manager, we can able to find out the devices, but you are unable to store the data with the help of device manager option. So we need to store the data means we should go to the my computer. There we need to identify the pen drive. So we need double click on top of the pen drive. We are going to store the data. I hope you got it. The differences between dev and run media. Run media, what one kind of my computer, you can say. So it's one kind of my computer. So maybe only removable media will get, not all the devices, pen drive, DVD, external hard disk. Those devices we can able to find from run media. Got it, guys? Run contain, running services, real-time data, then last boot information and media. Clear? Good. Next. Var. Var contain variable data. Variable data. Variable data means, for example, you are sending mail, you are receiving mail. By what time you send the mail, by what time you receive the mail. So everything we can able to get from var. So var contain variable data and log files. Log files. Log files means, for example, you are trying to log in into your operating system. By what time you log in, whether you log in successfully or not, right? After logging, how many commands we executed, what kind of command we executed, each and every action, it will be recorded. Got it, guys? So each and every action, it will be recorded. Those all the recorded events, we are going to call log events. Those all the events where it will store inside the var will have one more directory called log. Inside the log directory will have different files. So those files having login events, log events. Why we need those login events? For troubleshooting. Maybe suddenly you got a downtime. So you need to identify the downtime, because of which reason we got a downtime, right? So using those log, easily we can able to understand, easily we can able to troubleshoot. Got it, guys? So var contain variable data and log files. Var contain variable data and log files. So what kind of actions you are doing into your operating system, those all the actions, it will be recorded where it will store inside the var log directory. So here var is a one directory. Inside the var directory, we'll have one more directory called log, log. Inside the log directory, we can able to find out the all the login events. So I hope you're clear. Var log contain login information, login events. Next. M and T. M and T is an empty directory, guys. It doesn't have anything. So it's a one empty directory. So what is the use of M and T? M and T contain nothing. Empty directory. To create the mount point for any partition, we are going to use M and T. What is mount point, guys? Mount point means one drive letter. One kind of drive letter. In Windows, we'll have C drive, D drive, like the same way. Coming to Linux, we doesn't have any drive letter concept, right, guys? So we doesn't have any drive letter concept. To create the mount point, by default, we are going to use /mnt directory. So let's see here. For example, you created one partition. You created one partition, man. Okay. Assume this partition we created into Linux operating system. So this partition by default doesn't have any drive letter. Without drive letter, how you're going to identify the partition? How you're going to store the data? So it's not possible, right? Without your classroom number, how you can able to attend the class? It's a bit difficult to us, right? So like the same way here, if you try to creating the partition in Linux, by default, it is not going to assign any drive letter. So in Linux, we need to call mount point. We should not call drive letter. We need to call mount point. Okay. So by default, we are going to use MNT to create the mount point for any partition. To access the partition, we need drive letter. So in Linux, we doesn't have the drive letter concept. /MNT, we are going to use as a drive letter. /MNT is an empty directory to create the mount point for any partition. Simple. /MNT to create the mount point for any partition. Guys, terminology is important. Here we should not call drive letter. We need to call mount point. Mount, M-O-U-N-T. Mount point. So to create the mount point, we are going to use /MNT empty directory. So right. Next. Lib contain library files. Lib contain library files. Library files means in Windows we'll have DLL files, right? If you switch on the machine, automatically few files it should run into the Windows operating system in background, DLL files. So those DLL files it will support to us to utilize the operating system. Like the same way, coming to Linux, we'll have library files. Shareable objects, right? Shareable objects and library files we are going to get from lib directory. Lib contain library file background running files. So it is going to support to us to utilize the operating system. So I hope you got it, guys. Next, temp directory. Temp contain temporary files. /TMP. Temp contain temporary files. Got it, guys? Temporary files means. So why we'll get temporary files? Do you have any idea? Huh? We'll have temporary files into Windows operating system also. People, they are going to keep on deleting the temporary files because the system it is going to down. So exactly why the temporary files it will create? Simple, guys. If you try to opening one application, to run this application automatically, few temporary files it will be created. It is going to connect it to the particular application. Sometimes what you are going to do, without log out that application properly, you're going to close the application. Usually if you log out properly, the temporary files also it will clear automatically. But people's what they are going to do, we are very hurry, right? So without logout, then we are going to close the application. So at the time, what will happen? Those temporary files, junk files, it is going to store into the temp directory. Those are unnecessary files. But coming to Linux, temporary files automatically it will delete. No need to delete manually. Got it, guys? Temporary files automatically it will delete. So clear? Temp contain temporary files, right? Next. Guys, coming to RHEL 7.0 onwards, they introduced to us few symbolic links. Symbolic links means shortcuts. Symbolic link means shortcut. In Windows, we are going to call shortcut, right? Like the same way, coming to Linux, terminology is a symbolic link or soft link, you can say. Soft link. Shortcut. In Windows, we are going to call shortcut. Coming to Linux, we are going to call soft link or symbolic links, right? So guys, here, bin, it's having the link to the USR bin. Bin, it having the link to USR bin, man. Okay. Bin is a directory. It's linked to USR bin. Yes bin, it's having the link to USR S bin. Lib, it's having the link to USR lib. Okay. So lib 64, it having the link to so lib 64. 64 means 64-bit, guys. That's it. Okay. Lib 64, it having the link to USR lib 64. I hope you got it, guys. Okay. So lib 64, it having the link to USR lib 64. Those 4 symbolic links will have into RHEL 7.0 onwards in file system hierarchy. What is the difference between 6.0 and older version file system hierarchy in 7.0 and above versions hierarchy means this is a difference. We'll have 4 symbolic links. What is the use of those links? What is the use of shortcuts? We can able to access the resources little bit quickly. Like the same way, we can able to access the resources quickly with the help of those symbolic links. Because of that reason, compared to older version, so in new versions, we can able to execute the commands little bit quickly, and you can say it's one kind of backup also. Bin, it having the link to USR bin. Shortcut. Bin directory, it having the link inside the USR bin. SBin directory, it having the link into the USR SBin. So lib directory, it having the link to USR lib. Lib64, USR lib64. So clear, guys? So this is all about file system hierarchy. So you need to read those file system hierarchy thoroughly, because it's a very, very important. 10 to 20% Linux depends upon file system hierarchy itself only. Got it, guys? Right? So who's new to this class, please try to communicate to the management. So they will provide the YouTube video link for demos. So 4 to 5 days demos will have. They're going to provide the demo link. Please go through that video, and then if you're having any doubts, you can ask me tomorrow. Right? Each and every logs, it will store into the log itself only, man. It may be application logs, it may be your operating system related logs. Okay, by default. Or otherwise, if you want, you can change the directory while you are trying to deploying the applications at the time. Maybe you are trying to installing HTTP service, web application you are trying to deploying. According to your requirement, you can change the directory instead of default. That is a different story. Okay, here we are not going to cover any application related stuff. So clear? Only we are going to cover operating related stuff. That too, log management concept in this course we doesn't have. So this is basic Linux. Log management, SE Linux policies and cron jobs and the services. If you need, then better to join admin course. Right? Okay. So let's see, guys. Let's start. So how to switch on our operating system? Let's see here. We didn't deploy any applications, right? So from where you are going to get the application logs? Just we install standalone operating system, right? Without any services. Yesterday we did without any services. We install only operating system. That is standalone machine, client machine. Means always you are going to get the operating system related logs. If you installing application, then you are going to get the application related logs, right? So let's see, guys, here. So switch on. Per field, maximize it. So it's booting, right? Then I will show you file system hierarchy from where we need to get what kind of directories. Each and everything we discuss, I think 1 or 2 directories will have. SRV directory, sys directory. SRV contain service related information. Maybe if you try to installing Python, so Python services related information we can able to get. Sys means system related information, operating system related information we can able to get from sys directory. Apart from that, everything we discuss, right? Right, guys. This is our RHEL 7.0. Yesterday we installed, right? So login into our operating system using student user. So we created one user called student. While we are installing the operating system, we are using student user to log in into our operating system, right? So don't ask your password, okay? I don't know your password. You need to provide your own password, okay? So while we are installing the operating system, at the time we create the student user, we assign the password for student user. So we should use that password to log in into our operating system credentials, right? So this is our RHEL 7.0 Genome 3 or Genome Classic desktop environment. GNOME, Genome 3 or Genome Classic by default will have. So this is Genome Classic desktop environment. Got it, guys? So usually we'll have Genome in older versions. If you want, you can switch from Genome 3 to Genome also. No need to bother about graphical user interface, please. Don't addict it with graphical user interface. Everything we are going to interact with the help of text user interface only. Because you are into very initial stage now. Because of that reason, I have installed the graphical user interface little bit for feel. That's it. Apart from that, we are not going to use any graphical user related stuff. Got it, guys? Everything we are going to interact with commands. Everything we are going to interact with the help of TUI mode, text user interface mode. Got it, guys? So this is Genome 3. So later I will tell you how we need to change the desktop environment. It's not a big deal. While you are trying to log in at the time, there you can find one small setting icon. Click there, you'll have the option. You can select Genome, you'll get the Genome desktop environment. So no need to bother about graphical user interface. In real-time environment, we are going to access the machines from the data centers from cloud environment. Maximum will have TUI interface only. Text user interface only. Got it, guys? So now let's see here. We discuss about file system hierarchy. So let's verify. Did we cover each and everything? Guys, no need to bother about CD, / and those all stuff. I will teach you later, right? Just let's try to list. See, guys, bin contain normal user executable commands. Boot contain bootloaders. grep2 is our latest bootloader in RHEL 7.0 onwards. Dev directory, device files, etc, configuration file, home, normal user, home directory, lib64, media, mnt, opt, proc, root, run, sbin, srv, sys, then temp, usr, par. Everything we discussed, right? SRV contains service related information. Sys contains system related information. So I hope you got it, guys, right? So pin, it having the link to USR pin. Lib, it having the link to USR lib. Lib64, it having the link to USR lib64. And then spin, it having the link to USR spin. So then I will filter those directories, link directories. Let's see here. You guys, no need to bother about those commands. So 4 symbolic links files will have. Those symbolic links files, they introduced to us from 7.0 onwards. In 7.0, in 8.0 version, in 9.0 versions, we'll have those symbolic links. Those symbolic links we doesn't have into older versions like RHEL 6.5.4.3.2 versions. Clear? So I hope you got it. So yes, no. So this is all about file system hierarchy. Okay. So if you missed yesterday's session, please try to communicate to the management. They will provide the yesterday video. Clear, guys? I hope you got it. So Madhu Reddy, he's admin. So that guy really, he's sending the videos frequently. Please go through those videos, YouTube link. Right? Good, Madhu Reddy. Thank you. So got it, guys. Right. So now this is our operating system, right? This is our operating system. How to interact with our operating system, we should know now. Guys, here we are not going to use any GUI related stuff. Remember, we are going to use only text user interface, means with the help of commands, we are going to interact. Okay. Right, guys. In Linux, leave about Linux. So you know very well about Windows, right? In Windows, how you're going to execute the commands. You'll have the Windows operating system. In Windows, we need to execute commands. Can we able to execute the commands in Windows? We can, man. We need to open CMD, right? Command prompt. So we'll have CMD command prompt, cmd.exe. So we need to open the command prompt. In command prompt, we can able to execute the commands in Windows. Like the same way, very good, ma. Okay, so good, guys. So online, very good. I think all the junk, it's gone. Only interested people today will have. Good, thank you. So, okay, can you show me? Yeah, I'll show you, don't worry. So this is Windows operating system. Open CMD. right? Jayant. Then command prompt, right click, run as a administrator. So here we are going to execute task related commands here. For example, dir is a one command. So, okay, so we can able to execute the commands in Windows using CMD. Like the same way, coming to Windows operating systems, that to server operating system will have one more terminal called PowerShell. In clients will have CMD. In servers will have PowerShell commands. We are going to open the PowerShell terminal. So there we are going to execute the PowerShell commands, right? Especially who's doing AWS, who completed EC2, you know very well how to launch the EC2 instance. So if you try to selecting the AMI, Amazon Machine Image, there you'll have Windows Core based and Windows based. Windows Core based 2022, Windows based 2022, like this two options will have. So if you select Windows base, you will get the GUI mode. If you select Windows Core base, you will get PowerShell commands mode. We are going to execute we need to interact with the help of that operating system using PowerShell commands, right? Coming to Mac, terminal you can say. Coming to Linux, you can call terminal, that to bash terminal we are using here. Because from 7.0 onwards, so we are executing bash commands by default shell in 7.0 bash. Right, guys? So let's see, guys, here. This is our RHEL 7.0. Now we are trying to interacting with this operating system using terminal. Now, how to open the terminal? That's it now. Without opening terminal, where you are going to execute the commands? How to open the terminal? So we'll have different ways, guys, different methods to open the terminal. So first, go to applications, right? Then here we'll have terminal option. Click terminal. Simple, guys. So how to open? Go to applications. There we'll have one option called terminal. Click terminal. This is our bash terminal. Like how we'll have the CMD in Windows, like the same way coming to Linux, we'll have terminal. This is bash terminal. We are going to execute the bash command. This is called one virtual interface. Virtual console, you can say. Terminal is a one virtual console. With the help of this terminal, we are going to interact with our operating system. Once again, I'll show you. Let's see here. Go to applications. Then we'll have option called terminal. Click terminal. We'll have the terminal. Got it, guys? It's a very simple to open the terminal. It's not a big deal, right? One more way. Simple, guys. Right click on top of the desktop anywhere in RHEL 7. Right click. Then you'll have an option called open in terminal. Got it, guys? Simple. So right click, then open in terminal. Right, guys? Open in terminal. So this is another method to open the terminal. If you want, you can right click anywhere. Anywhere means any directory. Then you can directly open the terminal from the directory. Not only on top of the desktop, right? Okay. So two different methods we know how to open the terminal, guys. So we have one option to open the terminal, shortcut. Okay. So in older versions, let's see here. In older versions, we'll have one shortcut. RHEL 6 and old versions in Ubuntu also. Okay. RHEL 6 and older version 6.0, 5.0, then 4.0, then 3.0, 2.0 versions having CTRL control plus alt plus T-man. Control alt plus T. Control alt you need to hold and then press T. then you will get the terminal in older version as well as in Ubuntu also. But coming to here, right? So coming to here, this shortcut, it won't work. In RHEL 7 and above version, 7.0, 8.0, 9.0 versions, the shortcut we are unable to execute. With the help of the shortcut, we are unable to open the terminal. Right, guys? So got it, guys? We are unable to open the terminal with the help of the shortcut in 7.0 and above version. Right? So then how to open the terminal in 7.0? In RHEL 7.0, then 8.0, then 9.0, having one option, we need to press Windows key from your keyboard. We'll have Windows key into our keyboard, right? Windows key plus type terminal, then hit enter. That's it. Simple, guys. How to open the terminal? So here, use Windows key. You'll get the search menu. So in search menu, we need to type terminal, then you'll get the terminal. I hope you got it, guys, right? So Windows key, then type terminal, then hit enter, you'll get the terminal. So guys, usually in Linux, we should not call Windows key. We need to call super key. Super key is a term. Got it, guys? Super key is a term. Super key and press terminal. Okay. So clear, guys? Super key plus terminal. Then hit enter. So here we need to call super key. Use super key. Use super key. Then type terminal. Right? What happened? Okay, it got hang actually. So use super key and type terminal, you will get the terminal. Okay. See here. We'll get search like this. We can able to open multiple terminals, guys. More than 7 terminals we can able to open. So clear. So how to open the terminal? Super key, then type terminal, then hit enter. Super key, type terminal, and then hit enter. We'll get the terminal. So clear, guys. Can you able to find out those fonts, guys? It's very small, right? So it's a bit difficult to you people to find out the letters, right? It's a very small font. Then we need to increase the font size. Zoom in. We need to zoom. Control Shift plus. Zoom in. Control Shift plus. Zoom in, right? So let's see here. Control CTRL plus Shift plus symbol, man, to zoom in. Got it? So got it, guys? CTRL plus Shift plus then zoom in. Zoom out. Control minus zoom out. Control minus zoom out. Control Shift plus zoom in. Control minus zoom out. So I hope you got it, right? Control minus zoom out. Control minus zoom out. Control Shift plus zoom in. CTRL plus minus to zoom out. So I hope you got it, guys. How to zoom in, how to zoom out. Control Shift plus zoom in, control minus zoom out. So clear? Right, very good. So now we can able to see this prompt very clearly, right? This prompt indicates, what is this? This is prompt, guys. PROMPT, prompt. Okay. So what is this? This is prompt. From here to here, it's a prompt, bash prompt. We are going to execute the commands in front of the prompt. In front of the prompt, right? So this prompt indicates what kind of information we are going to get from this prompt. So let's see, guys, here. This is a prompt, right? So what kind of information we'll get from this prompt? Guys, first field in prompt, username. we log in as a student user into our operating system. So we used user call student, right? So we log in into student user. So student is a username. First field represent username. The student user, he's at client mission. Client means yesterday actually I assigned the host name, guys. We'll have the local host, local domain, right? So, but I have assigned one yesterday, I think for 6 o'clock batch. So we deploy one network. Because of that reason, I have assigned one host name for this mission called client. Host name is client. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll reset those all stuff. Why you'll have some confusion because of that reason. I'm going to reset. So I have taken a snapshot. We can able to reset. For best practice, after installing the operating system, immediately take one snap. Okay. Because while you're trying to executing the commands every day, so no need to delete those commands, no need to revert the action manually. Just you can reset the snapshot, how you'll have the new operating system like the same way you'll get. So how to take the snapshot? Let's see. It's a very simple, right click, snapshot, then take snapshot. That's it. Okay. So you'll get the snapshot. After installing the operating system, take one snap because we are going to execute multiple commands every day. So those commands we need to revert, right? We need to revert those all the commands. So how you're going to revert? So manually, it's a bit difficult to us. Because of that reason, we are going to take a snapshot. I'm trying to teaching multiple classes. So for multiple peoples here, right? So maybe in 6 o'clock batch, I'm trying to teaching networking concepts. So if I'm trying to executing the networking command, I need to revert those all the commands. So with the help of snapshot, I can able to revert. Got it, guys? So previous settings will get using that snapshot, right? So let's see, guys. Immediately you need to take a snapshot. So here localhost will have C. Okay. Now we'll have localhost. Because yesterday I have taken a snap. So let's see, guys, here. First field is a username. First field is username. Student is a user. We log in into our operating system using student user. Student user, he's at local host mission. Our operating system name. Our host name is a local host. This is tilde, guys. Tilde represent current user's home directory. What is current user home directory, guys? So what is current user's home directory? Student user home directory. Current user is a student, right? We are logging as a student user. Then what is a current user's home directory? Yesterday we discussed, right? Normal user home directory. Yes, guys, very good. Pradhan. /home /student. Narasimha Reddy. Not student /home. /home /student. The tilde, it will represent current user's home directory. Yesterday we discussed, na guys. So if you are doing like that, how? Student user home directory /home /student, right? Hardly 15 minutes I have given the information about those both the directories, root and home. More than 15 minutes yesterday. Then if you forgot like this, how? Without knowing the file system hierarchy, it's a bit difficult to you peoples to understand the Linux concepts. Remember, go through the previous session videos, right? Make a note, then prepare. Then I will ask you questions tomorrow. Can I? See, if I'm trying to asking the questions tomorrow, maybe people are not going to attend the session. So, right? Okay, I'm not going to ask any questions. Please try to attend the session. Okay. So clear, guys. So, right. /home /student is a home directory for student user. The tilde represent current user's home directory. Tilde represents current user's home directory. $sign indicates it's a normal user. $sign indicates it's a normal user. So let's see, guys, here. How to switch from one user to another user. Can we be able to switch from one user to another user, guys? It's possible. In Windows, it's possible. In Windows. It's not possible. In Windows, we need to log out from current user. We need to relog in with the help of new user account. But coming to Linux, Linux having multi-user multitasking concept. Directly, you can switch from one user to another user. It's not a big deal. You can log in as a multiple users. You can perform the multiple task with multiple users. Got it, guys? Actually, we log in as a student user. Now we need to switch from student user to root user. Guys, it's a very simple su command we need to use. Su means switch user hyphen. Then how many user accounts we'll have as of now into our operating system? Only 2, right? Root user by default will have. Then we created one more user called student yesterday while we were installing the operating system at the time. So only 2 users will have. Already we log in as a student user. Now we are going to switch from student to root user. So how to switch from student user to root user? Su is a command. Su space hyphen then username, right? Then hit enter. Then you'll get like this prompt. Root @ local host tilde represents current user's home directory. Hashtag, it will represent this is a root user. So I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Right? So now we switch from student to root using su command. Su means switch user hyphen root. Then we switch to student user to root. And then now this first field, it will represent root user's name, username. Then this root user, it's available into localhost machine. Tilde represents current user's home directory. What is current user home directory? /root. Root user's home directory is a /root. Yesterday we discussed. So while you are trying to creating the files and directories with the help of root user, those all the files and directories, it will store into the /root. So tilde represents /root. Current user's home directory is a current user is root. So got it? Good, guys. So now let's see here. So now first field represent username. Let's see. Prompt syntax. Username at host name tilde $r#. This is a prompt syntax. So this is username, guys. This user, he's available into this host name. Tilde represent current user's home directory. Dollar indicates normal user. Hash indicates root user. That's it. Simple. So I hope you got it, right? Good. So let's see here. Practically we'll do now. So su-root. su-root. Then hit enter. Guys, it will ask password. We need to provide the root user's password, right? Then I have provided root user's password. See, guys, we switch from student user to root user. Student user to root user. So here, first field will have root. So the root user, it's located into localhost machine, right? And then tilde represents current user's home directory. Hash indicates it's a root user. So we need to log out from the root. Again, we need to go back to student. Guys, exit or log out, whatever if you want, you can use. We are back to student. We switch from student to root, right? Again, you need to go back to the student user from root. Then exit or log out. Both you can use. If you want, you can use exit command. If you want, you can use logout command. You're going to log out from root user. You're going back to student. So multi-user concept. We can able to log in as a multiple users into our account without logout. You can switch from one user to another user. It's not like Windows. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? I hope you're clear how we need to interact with our operating system using terminal. Right? So can we start basic commands? Right? We'll start basic commands. Right. So guys, CLEAR is a command to clean the screen. Control L also you can use. It's not a problem. Okay. Control L to clean the screen. CLEAR also you can write. CLEAR also you can. So this is one small command to clean the screen. Okay, right. First, PWD is a command. Basic commands, guys. Okay. So thank you, Mitesh. So he's saying excellent. Thank you. Very good. Selvam. Damar Selvam, right? Good. Good, guys. Okay. So PWD is a command, present working directory or current working directory or print working directory. PWD stands for print working directory, or you can say present working directory also. Okay. So PWD, it will print absolute path. Technically, we are going to call absolute path. We have two types of path, guys. Definitely, I saw one interview in YouTube. So those people, they're asking DevOps questions, DevOps related interview. So there, one guy, he's asking the difference between absolute path and relative path. What we are discussing here, same questions people they're asking, man. This course content we are discussing past 5 years onwards. So what we are trying to discussing into our basic Linux, same questions they're asking. Same. Print. There is no changes. Even including basics. Because I find a few YouTube channels, because of that is I'm saying. I find from few YouTube channels, same questions people they're asking. Mock test. So because who's doing especially AWS and DevOps and data science, this course is enough. Please focus on it. Easily you can able to crack your interview. If you're thorough in this concept. Maybe if you need the job in Linux administrator, this is not sufficient. We need to do Linux admin course. Remember. Okay. Here 50-50 chances. Because this is a basic Linux, right? So we are not going to discuss here servers and job automations and those all stuff. Right? Okay. So PWD is a command. It will print absolute path. So PWD will form print working directory or present working directory. Guys, exactly what is absolute path? What is relative path? Absolute path means? Yes, guys. What is absolute path? Full path. Very good. Okay. Pradhan. So, for example, okay, maybe we'll have n number of the non-IT peoples into our classroom. For them, one small example I will give you. Right? What is your name? Subbu. Subbu, actually, he's doing the course in Naresh IT. Right? Subbu, he's going to inform to his friend. His friend is located into his hometown. So where are you from? Bharatnagar, Hyderabad itself only. Kadapa, that is what I'm asking. So your hometown is Kadapa, right? So one of your friend, he's also interested to join in Naresh IT, that too especially Imran sir class. Huh? So got it. So because he need to learn Linux, right? So he called to you, right? So he's a very new to Hyderabad. For example, your friend, he's a very new to Hyderabad. You don't know about Naresh IT, how he need to reach. Then he's going to call you. Then how you are going to guide him? First of all, pick the bus from Kadapa. That's it, no? Whatever it may be, Kaveri Travels or Kamakshi Travels, whatever it may be, okay? So got it. Send Google location. అంటే మీరు అసలు రిస్క్ తీసుకోరన్నమాట. So, so try to help them, man. Okay. So don't say try to search in Google. So try to help them. Okay. So he's a very new, he's coming from villages, right? So try to help them, right? Okay. So how you're going to help? So for example, me, I'm going to help them. So how I'm going to help means, boss, pick the bus from Kadapa. So come to Hyderabad, right? Kaveri, Kamakshi Travels, everything, it will be coming to Amirpet. So in Amirpet, so first Hyderabad is a one directory. Hyderabad is a one folder directory, right? You need to reach to Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, we'll have an area called Amirpet. Okay. So in Amirpet, we'll have one more area called Maitrivanam. Got it, guys? So we'll have Maitrivanam stop. So beside Maitrivanam stop, beside Maitrivanam, you'll have one way, right? Satyam Theatre way. Opposite Satyam Theatre, you can find Naresh IT. Now anybody can come. So this is called absolute path. Total path. Hyderabad, Amirpet, Maitrivanam, Satyam Theatre, Naresh IT. Clear? So this is called absolute path. PWD, what it will do? It will print the total path where the user it got located. At present, we are logging as a student user. Student user default directory, home student only. Na? Yesterday we discussed /home is a home directory for normal user. Student user home directory, home student. We are logging as a student user. By default, student user's home directory, home student. Because of that reason, if you try to executing PWD, it is showing home student. At present, student user, he is located into home student. If you try to creating the files and directories with the help of student user, those all the files and directories, it is going to store into home student directory. This is called absolute path. I hope you got it, guys. Relative path. Relative path means one of the friend he's staying in his room, right? Maybe in hostel, somewhere in Bharat Nagar. Okay. So then how you are going to guide him? Bus పట్టుకొని పో అంటావా? సో అంతే కదా. సో బస్ పట్టుకొని పో డైరెక్ట్ గా మైత్రివనం, అంతేనా? No. So how you are going to guide him? So he know very well about Amirpet because already he is staying along with you. He know very well about Hyderabad. Just we are going to inform to them, go to Amoga, Satyam Theatre. In Amirpet we'll have Amoga and then Satyam Theatre, right? Opposite Satyam Theatre, you'll have the Naresh IT. Go to second floor, there will have the front office peoples. They are going to guide. This is called relative path, shortest path. We are not going to inform them, go to your hometown, come back with bus. Then again, you need to come to Satyam Theatre. Opposite Satyam Theatre will have the Naresh IT like that, right? So what we are going to inform, go to Naresh IT. So opposite Satyam Theatre. This is called shortest path. This is called relative path. They will ask the difference between absolute path and relative path. Simply, maybe who have the knowledge in IT, those people they can able to understand. Who doesn't have the knowledge in IT, so maybe non-IT peoples will have. So now I hope you're clear. What is absolute path? What is relative path? Full path, current directory, present location. Absolute path means shortest path. Simple. So clear, guys? Okay, very good. I hope you're clear about PWD, right? So PWD, it will print present working directory, right? Okay, guys. Now, while we are trying to switch from student user to root user, we are using su-root, right? Yes, really hyphen it's required here. Really hyphen it's required. Why we need to provide the hyphen? Without hyphen, can we? We are unable to log in. Let's try. So now I'm using hyphen, right? We can able to log in. We can able to switch from student user to root user, guys. So student user to root user, along with environment, we switched. PWD execute. Got it. Before, if you execute PWD, home student. Now, if you execute PWD, it is showing only /RVOT. It's not showing home student because we switch the user account along with environment, along with the home directory. If you're using hyphen user, it will switch with home directory. I hope you got it, right? Then exit from root user. Now without hyphen, we are providing root, su root. Can we? We can see student user to root user. Let's execute the PWD. Only user account it will switch. It is not going to switch the environment. What will have the previous user's home directory, same home directory will have. That is a difference between hyphen without hyphen. Where we need to use, we are going to discuss in future. Don't worry. Where we need to use the hyphen, where we should not use the hyphen, we are going to discuss. Don't worry, in future concepts. So we'll have permission concepts and those all stuff at the time we are going to discuss. Clear, guys? Without hyphen, hyphen. If you're providing hyphen in between su and username, the user, it will switch with home directory. If you didn't provide the hyphen, the user, it will switch but the home directory is not going to switch. We'll have the previous home directory only, previous user home directory only. So I hope you got it, guys. Clear? What doesn't require in Ubuntu? Huh? Ubuntu also same, man. KS. In Ubuntu also you should give -, right? I don't know much about Ubuntu, but in Ubuntu also same rules will have to switch the user. Not only Ubuntu, maximum all the Linux operating system, it having the same rules. su-root, like this only. Okay. Usually people they are going to use sudo. Now at present, no need to bother about sudo. We'll discuss later. We'll have one chapter called sudo permission at the time. Okay. So relative path means shortest path, man. So for example, this is relative path. That's it. Got it. This is relative path. Just student is a relative path. Home student is a absolute path. Just try to understand the difference. We'll have the PWD only. We can able to print the absolute path, right? So got it, guys? Right. Good. Next, cal is a command. Cal is a command. So cal means calendar, man. Calendar. Okay. CAL means current month calendar. It will print April 2023. Then today date 12th. Calendar. So now if you execute the cal command, cal by default behavior, it will print current month calendar. But according to our requirement, we need entire year calendar from January to December. The total year, entire year calendar we need, right? Can we able to print? So let's see, guys. Coming to commands. When I'm going to start new batch, maybe after 15 days, man. Maybe I'm going to complete the 6 p.m. batch 17th of this month, 17th or 18th, right? Then maybe next month or after 25th. I don't know exactly when the management they're going to start. It's just one idea I'm giving to you people. That's it. 6 to 7:30 will have. Next new batch, 6 to 7:30 will have. Yeah, welcome. So, right. Right. So, cal is a command. Guys, coming to commands, it got divided into 3 basic parts. Minimum. If you go to any command, not only cal, if you go to any command, minimum, the commands, it got divided into 3 basic parts. It will take more than 15 days, man. Next batch. AWS batch, don't know. That is also after 15 days. Maybe next month after 15, like this, you will have Sandeep. How you know I'm teaching AWS? Huh? Sandeep. So my AWS batch, try to communicate to the management. That is better. So they are going to give the clarity for you. So clear for Linux, for AWS, whatever it may be, right? So try to communicate to the proper management. They are going to provide the information. According to my knowledge, just I'm trying to providing the information for idea. That's it. You said one guy, he said actually he's logging into his office. So for them, okay. You already attended my AWS demo. Why you didn't join? If you attended my AWS demo, Devyani, huh? Devyani, hands-on only. My AWS was more than 2.5 hours. Right? Amitpet is far for you. Okay. You are located where? Where you are located? Devyani? Okay, okay. Right, no issues. So if you need something means you need to struggle. That's it, ना? सब कुछ घर पे बैठ के नहीं मिलता. Yes, no. So you are youth, man. So you are all youth only, right? So below 25 years, right? And you are saying it's a very far, it's a very close means what I need to say? Huh? మరి అంత ముసలోని అయితే కాదులేండి. Got it? Huh? Right. Okay. So cal is a command. Cal is a command. It will print the current month calendar. Coming to commands, it got divided into 3 basic parts, guys. If you go to any command. So minimum 3 basic parts will have. So let's see here. Command to run. Command means to run, to execute. So cal, mkdir, ls, those are all the commands to execute, command to run, right? And option, opt, it will adjust the behavior of the command. Option, what it will do, it will adjust the behavior of the command. Got it, guys? So option means optional only. According to your requirement, you are going to provide the option. Option, it will adjust this behavior of the command, right? Finally, we are going to pass argument. Argument. ARG, argument. Argument means according to our requirement, we are going to get the output typically. Got it, guys? So typically we are going to get the output according to our requirement. That is called argument. If you go to any commands, it got divided into 3 basic parts. First, command to run. Next, option, it will adjust the behavior of the command. Then argument, typically we'll get the output according to our requirement. So I hope you got it, guys, right? So like the same way, coming to cal command. Cal, command to run. Hyphen y is an option, man. Hyphen y is an option. It will adjust the behavior of the cal command. Hyphen y, it will print entire year calendar from January to December. So I hope you got it, right? So next, argument. Especially you need to highlight one date according to our requirement. 2023, 2004 or 2000, maybe 3, whatever if you want, you can give. So this is argument. Argument, according to our requirement, we'll get the output typical. So clear? I hope you got it, guys, right? So let's see here. Cal is a command. Hyphen y is an option. See, entire year calendar from January to December. Guys, from now onwards, don't miss the sessions. Actually, yesterday onwards, you should not miss. Maybe if you new people speak, I find today in offline, please, really, if you're looking for Linux, don't miss the session from today. So this is my suggestion. Okay. So continuously, you need to attend the sessions. Don't miss. So let's see, guys, here. Cal hyphen y is an option. So hyphen y, it will print entire year calendar from January to December, but it's showing today date only. April 12th only it's showing. So you need to modify. So for example, 29th of March, 2023 or 2024, whatever if you want, you can give. So it is going to highlight 29th of March. So clear? Coming to commands, it got divided into 3 basic parts. Command to run, option, it will adjust the behavior of the command, and an argument, typically it will print the output for us. Clear? Right. So cal hyphen help. Then cal related all the options it will print. We are going to get the help related to cal command. So cal, option, and argument. Got it, guys? This is command, cal command, and its option, its argument, syntax. Syntax, right? Then what kind of options will have? Hyphen 1, numerical 1, or otherwise hyphen one. Both are same, guys. This is Unix option. This is GNU Linux options. Single hyphen Unix option. Double hyphen GNU Linux option. Right? So cal, whatever if you want, you can use. You wish. Hyphen 1. By default behavior. If you didn't provide any option, cal command, it will take by default hyphen 1 option. because it will print the current month calendar, right? Cal-3, it will print 3 months calendar, current month, last month, and next month, previous month, and next month. So current month, April, last month, March, next month, May. Don't give 4. It won't print 4-month calendar. Only 3 we need to provide. What kind of options we'll have in cal command? Only those options we need to provide. Don't give 4, 5, 6 and like this. Only 3 option it will work, right? So already you know cal-y, it will print the entire year calendar, okay? Cal-m. M means Monday as a first day of the week. We are going to consider Monday as a first day of our week. Cal-s, Sunday as a first day of the week. Don't give cal-t. We are unable to consider Tuesday as a first day of the week, Sunday or Monday. That's it, na? In weekdays, first day we are going to consider Monday or otherwise Sunday. We are not going to consider first day Tuesday. Okay? So don't give cal-t, cal-w. Cal-s means Sunday as a first day of the week. Cal-m means Monday as a first day of the week. Got it? Cal-y, entire year calendar. Cal-capital V, it will print version. Calendar version it will print. Got it, guys? I hope you're clear about cal command. So cal-h, help. Hyphen help also you can give. Hyphen h also you can give. Both are same. 2 hyphens means GNU Linux. 1 hyphen means Unix option. No hyphen means BSD option. Berkeley Software Development. No hyphen. Without hyphen means BSD option. We'll have an organization called BSD, Berkeley Software Development. So in that Linux, that is also free Linux only. So there we need not to provide any hyphens and double hyphens. I'll tell you while we are discussing about PC command, PS command at the time. Okay. So clear, guys. I hope you're clear about cal command. If you're having any doubts, any questions as of now, please. I'll do one thing. What I'm trying to executing those all the commands, I will copy, I will store into one file. I will share those history file into your Google Drive link after completing the demos. Right? So clear, guys? Yes, no, online. So I hope you enjoy the session. So today I think like only genuine peoples will have today. Really. Every day I'm finding few peoples, they're asking about videos, they're asking about links, they're asking about those kind of, they're not going to bother about Linux, man. Apart from Linux, everything they will ask. So enjoy a lot, right? Very good, Bhaskar. Pradhan, thank you, Pradhan. So he's saying excellent session. Thank you, Pradhan. So welcome, Paresh, right? Right. Okay. 4 p.m. new batch, right? Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you, Pavan. So Pavan is saying great session. So thank you. Thank you for your compliment, Pavan. Guys, Mitesh, you created VM. You created VM, but it failed. So do one thing, Mitesh. Take snapshot, send to me tomorrow. So you people, you are not visiting like labs. What I should do? Then lab assistants, they will help you if you go to lab, how to install the operating system, right? Okay, so take snapshot and then share the snap into, I think you are unable to share because we are doing demos, right? So this is demo link, doesn't have any like permission to share the documents into chat box. Okay. Thank you, Raj Kiran. Thank you, Raj Kiran. He's saying nice session. Okay. So, okay, guys, see you tomorrow. We'll continue tomorrow basic commands. Tomorrow we are going to complete basic commands. Okay. So from today onwards, every day you are going to discuss basic commands, then filter commands, then editors. So it will take 10 days to complete basics. Then after 10 days, we are going to start user and group management concepts, 6th 7th chapter. Till 6 chapters, everything is basic only. Okay. Yeah, welcome guys. So bye, see you tomorrow, take care. I am from Tamil Nadu. How to chat with you? So like that, same only. If you are from Tamil Nadu, then chat with me directly. How you are chatting now, like the same way. So wherever it may be, if you are from Tamil Nadu, if you are from Karnataka, Tamil தெரியுமா உங்களுக்கு? தமிழ்நாடு in the sense you know Tamil, right? எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் தெரியும் பாப்பா. Okay.